Boom, full day of eating and lifting in the gym. I'm gonna take you through a full training session and show you exactly what I'm eating. So right now, I'm bulking. I've been training for about 10 years. Very, very, very consistently. Like, I'm not the type to miss out training. Now, one thing is, my body weight's fluctuated a lot. Like, I used to be I'm pretty lean right now, but I used to be 2 stone heavier than I am now. So I lost quite a lot of muscle when I started going through some shit. So we're sort of playing catch up. I mean, I'm 25, been training 10 years. I'm not that big, but I get too carried away with the cardio. I'm back on it. I'm lifting heavy, eating a lot of carbs at the minute. Eating about 3,600 calories a day. I'm going to put the diet plan that I'm currently on right now on the screen just here. So pause it if you want to have a look. And yeah, just super up the carbs. I'm moving in like 3 weeks, so I'm just like, do I want to buy a car and fuck about selling it with all the other stuff? It's kind of difficult moving country, by the way. It's kind of difficult selling everything you own and moving country, by the way, in case no one knew. So I'm just driving my grandma's car at the minute, so I can just give it back. It's just another thing that I don't have to sell. I came back when I heard thunder, but I've just seen quite a larger person buy 6 double-sized Yorkies and 3 Snickers bars. Like, at what point does it get too much? Like, when do you sort of look at it and think, I don't feel happy doing this. I'm not satisfied with this. I don't need 6 of them. And the thing is, she was that big where it's like, you know she's eating them. They're not for the family. Right? How she grabbed them off the desk, I could tell. It was like like snatched them. So yeah. Anyway, White Monster on deck. You don't really want to be drinking these, but fuck it, you know what it is, 0 calories. Quick fit track as well, let's do it. Black Studio Beats, best headphones I've ever got. Uniqlo ribbed vest, on running shorts. Solomon's upon my feet. Listen, I'm a fucking Bradford chav, yeah? Just remember that, I'm just a bit more of a, I'm a bit more of an upgraded version, but I am a chav. Do you understand? I don't always dress chavvy, but it's what it is. One thing that I will say though, these Solomon's bad boy. I always like a mid trainer where it's like you can wear it for gym and it's kind of a hiking shoe. Probably the best trainer is a Pegasus Trial 3, Gore-Tex one. Best trainer. And the older version, not the new one, the newest one, it's got like a bit of a sock on it. I don't like that, but the original Pegasus Trial 3, best sort of mid trainer. You can go on a hike on it, you can go on a gym, you can go on a 15k run. I do it all in them, but I just run them to the ground. So I bought these XT6s, Solomon's, and they're pretty good, to be honest. I don't think I'd run in them, but I like a waterproof Gore-Tex trainer. It's ideal. It's just a bit more versatile. These are good ones. So yeah, just gonna go to the gym now. I'm driving my grandma's car at the minute. Obviously, I'm moving country in like 3 weeks, so I'm selling everything I own. And I didn't want to go buy a fucking car for a month or 2, so I got rid of my other one, and I'm just like, I can give this back when I'm done. I just pulled up to the gym right now. I've just thought I'd talk you through a little bit of gym prep, what goes on. So look, the main thing is, if you want to have a good session, you've got to be hydrated, make sure you've got enough sleep. They're the most 2 important. They're more important than caffeine, more important than everything. Also, you need to eat. Some people say they can train in the morning. I mean, for me, I can just never really lift that heavy in the morning if I don't eat. Like, I need at least a couple meals in. So right now I've had 2 bagels, 4 eggs, and 125 gram of oats, whey protein powder, some frozen fruit, dark chocolate, all that, and some rice cakes. So quite carbish at the minute because I'm trying to put some size on. And yeah, I'm just going to lift heavy, add a little bit of caffeine now. Music, this is another big part. Get some good headphones. These Beats Studio noise cancelling headphones, best headphones I've ever had. Yeah, you don't need to get the Beats, but like, they're just nicer out there. Like, I'm not trying to be one of these consumers that just buys anything with a brand name, but they just fit. They work with the MacBook, they work with the iPhone. It's just better. And it's like, if you use them every day, what's the value? And plus, I got them at a price you literally can't refuse. So yeah, and the type of music you listen to, look, I don't really like UK rap music or trap, to be honest. I don't like anything talking about too heavily drugs and buying liabilities, just because I think it's poisoning the mind of the youth of Britain, right? You know, when you're driving through a very safe white area, and there's some kid called Brandon who's 12 years old from a very nice, stable household, and he's wearing a full Tech Police tracksuit and a Gucci bag and a literal balaclava on his head. You look at him and think, what is causing that, right? A lot of it's the music, what they're watching on YouTube. It's kind of the parents' fault as well. And look, listen, I used to listen to it as a kid, so I did, and it got me thinking I was something that I wasn't, right? And it puts you in this place of delusion, and ultimately anything that's glamorizing spending money on liabilities, that's a big no-no, right? If you want to get your money up, it's not about buying liabilities and designer clothes and jewelry, right? That's poor financial behavior, right? And earned income, if you're earning income in an illegitimate way, that is completely against what you should be doing if you're trying to sort your fucking life out, right? So earning income illegitimately, not learning a business, and then spending that money on liabilities, that's just a double no-no. So you can either listen to people who do that, or you can listen to people who don't. Now, look, I still listen to rap music, I still listen to music with crime in. If I'm training, it's either going to be heavy metal, it's going to be US rap, Jeezy, ideally, and if it's UK, I'm not going to listen to drill. No, there's never a time for drill, but I will listen to maybe some K-Trap, Blade Brown, Tiny Boost, and yeah, that just depends what you're doing. I mean, if you're lifting heavy, it's acceptable, but obviously now I'm an adult, I know how much I should listen to it or not. I'm not going to listen to it driving around or through the day. It's just if I'm lifting heavy at the gym. So look, that's the fucking plan. Let's get in the lift. We're training all upper today. I'm doing a push, pull, legs, rest, upper, rest. That's my split at the minute. We're lifting heavy, training consistent, getting the fucking food in. So yeah, let's take it into a session. Always get a little warm up in. If I'm doing chest, then I'll do a lightweight on the incline bench, and then I'll just do a couple of them rotator cuff warm-ups for the shoulders and a super light dumbbell like 4 kg or something. Just sort of get warmed up for the main lift, and then as soon as I'm warmed up, get straight into the heaviest lift as possible, or close to it, and then I'll go one up above. You just want to, when you got your most energy at the start of the session, that's when you want to be really like adding up that weight and trying to get them lifts in. So yeah, boom, first heavy set, usually, you know, your chest still got some, getting used to the weight, so one above that's usually better, like the next weight up, but I still push it as hard as I can with that. And you can see I've just started training, switched up how I'm lifting a little bit, so going a little bit less heavy as possible and just more controlled, like a 3-second eccentric on the way down, way more intense. You don't have to do as many sets, and yeah, you'll feel a lot more done for the next day from it. I mean, I'm following a new program at the minute, and this is another thing, right? I've been training for years, and I've been a lot better shape than I am now, muscular wise. But you don't be afraid to change shit up. Like, you've got to find something that works for you and what you grow off the most. So, you know, keep swapping things around, but you always want that lift heavy base, no matter what you're doing, no matter what cardio sport you get into, no matter if you're trying to put weight on or lose weight, you always want to be lifting heavy. You're gonna have more tests with it. You know, you're challenging your body a lot more. You always want that heavy lifting base. Whether you're bulking, cutting, doing loads of cardio, always have that heavy lifting base. You know, just as heavy as you can at the time. So yeah, right now I'm doing 10 to 12 rep ranges. This is my first pressing exercise. So yeah, I love doing upper together as well. It's just full body pump, can't beat it, apart from legs, fuck legs. I'm not lifting super heavy either, like these are only 34s, but because I'm doing them quite controlled, you just like, you get a lot out of it. You know, I don't have to go super heavy on it. Like, I could probably go up to like 38s or 40, but I'm not going to be doing that same sort of level of control. So me going lower weights and doing more control, yeah, it's just better, to be honest. You don't want to be, you know, there's a line between ego lifting and lifting heavy, so that's where you want to find your balance. But for now, because I lost a bit of muscle mass, you know, when I move to Thailand, I'm going to be doing a lot of Muay Thai. I'm probably going to be doing like 2 hours of Muay Thai every day, like every day. So I'm just trying to use this period where I'm not doing as much cardio to build as much muscle as possible. I'm going to be doing a lot of cardio over there and lifting. So yeah, I mean, it's all right, because I'm just going to have to up my food. I'm going to have to be doing about 4,000, 4,500 calories a day if I want to put some muscle on. But if you want it, you want it. That's what you got to do. I don't mind that, to be honest. I mean, if I'm training 3 hours a day, I'll be hungry enough for it. I'll have the appetite, but it's just depends how difficult it is if we're driving about and shit. So yeah, but yeah, let's get into the next step. Really don't need to go heavy on this one. Just 40 kg, but super light. Zero bouncing in my legs. Just keeping stood up straight and controlled on the way down, like 3 seconds. But yeah, you don't have to go heavy at all. Ends up being I've got long arms as well. I'm 6'3", right? So my reach is like 8 feet more. So yeah, it's a lot of reach. You don't have to go that heavy. 40 kg is alright. Yeah, I mean, not cheating overall, but on the last rep, if I have to do a bit of a bounce, I will. And one thing you got to remember is, yeah, your favourite gym influencer is way under 6 foot. Yeah, I've seen them all in person. They're under 6 foot. Just to let you know. So that's it for the lift. Just going to get a little bit of abs in now. Just threw a little superset in for the pump, but you know how we do. Yeah, little 3 sets on abs and then do 15 minutes on Stairmaster. I hate this type of training, I'll be honest with you. I fucking hate it. It's just boring. Like slow lifting and all that type of shit. 15 minutes cardio a day. I'd rather do endurance is better when you lay on the floor for fuck because you're out of breath. But for me, you need that muscular base, man. Like, it's all right getting into the cardio and running the long distances and getting super physically fit, but you just lose muscle mass if you don't lift and eat enough. And you need a balance, and you still need to lift and maintain muscle. I mean, for me, my natural body shape is just skinny. Like, if I didn't lift, I'd be skin and bone. And I'm pretty skinny now, to be honest. But yeah, just got to find what works for you and your body, but never pull out that lifting base. But yeah, let's get on with abs. And listen, you always want to train abs, because trust me, you can be in sick physical shape, like very physically fit, always lift, eat pretty clean, but if you don't have abs, you just can't get that sick look. You just can't get that like. If you want people to look at you and think, wow, he takes training seriously and just like look your absolute best, have to be lean, have to be lean. You're better off lean with less muscle mass, to be honest, in my opinion. But you know, part of the abs is you need your body fat low enough for your abs to show, but you also need your abs thick enough to show. Like the thicker your abs are, the more you train them, the more it's going to get. And the thing is with your abs, it's like any other muscle. If you're constantly training them, they're constantly more
engaged and more in shape, so that they actually look better just because you train them. However, when you stop training them, they go super relaxed and they don't look as, they're not popping as much. So even though they're the same size, just because you train them frequently, you can see them a lot better. But you've got to go frequently. Just throw it in a couple of times a week. Don't have to be anything crazy, but the more serious you take abs, the better it is, 100%. Yeah, look, a little bit of advice for training abs. I've not got the sickest abs in the world, but you know, if you're a fatty, listen up. If you want to train abs, people like to do this proper. You see people training abs, they're just like fast, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. Like people do that in fight training as a warm up because it makes them faster. But if you wanted to get the muscle bigger, why not just train it like every other muscle group and slow down the reps and make it harder? Go for a lower rep range. You don't have to do 30 reps rapid. You'll get more out of them if you just slow it down. So like when you see me doing these leg raises, they're really slow. Plus, for most people, you want to prioritise your lower abs over your upper abs once you get your body fat to a decent amount, because that's where you get the V-taper. The V-taper is going to be the most predominant bit of your abs. Like the upper abs really gives a fuck. So the V-taper, that's what's really going to create that physique. So yeah. And now we're just going to do 15 minutes of Stairmaster. Boring as fuck. Usually listen to like an audio book or watch a YouTube video. 15 minutes, it's not too bad, but it'll help you. If you're bulking as well, just doing a little 10-15 minutes on Stairmaster, keep your appetite up, help you get more food down. So if you're struggling to eat the food, get a little bit of cardio in there, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it'll help.